Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is Nefertiti, and you can find my information in the description box below. In this video, I'm going to discuss the astrology for the Cancer new moon and provide 3 energy readings for you to choose from intuitively. These are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And I would encourage you to pause the video and take a look at the spirit animals to really connect and ensure that you choose the right reading for you. So let's get into the astrology. The Cancer new moon is exact today, July 9th, 2021 at 6:16 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Cancer, the domestic crab, is emotional, intuitive, and values a solid home base. Cancer is also very giving and nurturing, which can be a blessing and a curse because Cancers are also highly intuitive, being ruled by the moon, which is our closest planetary body. Cancers are also empathic by nature and can be even more sensitive depending on their personal astrology. As a water sign, Cancers need to connect to their emotions and maintain healthy boundaries. It's easy to get out of balance if you are a Cancer when you are suppressing your emotions or when you are allowing other people to manipulate your emotions. This new moon is sextile to rebel Uranus. Sextiles are good aspects, opportunistic aspects, but Uranus is being challenged by Saturn. Restrictions, delays, and obstacles are still going to be a factor, even though some of these blocks may not have anything to do with you. They're outside of your control. Don't let people try to test your patience with flighty, in and out, 9 of Wands energy. With this Cancer new moon, emotions are heightened. But again, one of the shadow traits of Cancer energy is moodiness, right? Emotional instability. So people might want to do something one minute and then the next they don't. So again, just use your discernment. At the time of the Cancer new moon, Venus is conjunct Mars in Leo. It doesn't get any more fiery and passionate than this. The cosmic lovers coming together in Leo, the lover. You already know this is cutting energy, right? Fucking energy. This will definitely boost creativity and finances for sure as well for some of us. This new moon could definitely bring in a new love interest or boost closeness between you and your current lover. Uranus brings in surprises and shifts that I feel are for the better. Be open to the new and changing. With Uranus here, relationship cycles that have passed their expiration date will quickly end. Be open to the new and changing. We are ascending, we are awakening individually and collectively. So whether you like it or not, the old has to go, or you will go with the old. So you take that as it resonates. Use this Cancer new moon energy to connect to your emotions, to heal, to call in your soulmate or your twin flame if you resonate with that journey. And call on this Cancer new moon energy if you want a relationship, but you don't feel like you're necessarily ready on some level. There could be a lot of mental conflict. Maybe your emotions and your mind are not aligned, and that's okay. It's a part of the process of awakening and ascension, which I feel like a lot of people are going through this summer in particular. There's a lot of energies just really propelling us forward. I hate to use the word force, but that's the word that's coming to me, forcing us to make changes. So let's get into the energy readings. Here are the 3 choices here. Again, I would encourage you to pause the video and take a look at each animal and see which one is resonating with you, see which reading has a message for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Enjoy the readings. Hello, group number 1. Those of you drawn to the squirrel spirit. I'm getting a message. You might think someone is looking for love with this Cancer new moon when actually they just may be looking for a nut. A squirrel trying to get a nut, right? With this inner knowing card here, the mermaids are saying to trust your intuition and use your discernment. Not everybody has the same intentions as you. Avoid looking for love in all the wrong places. Don't let anyone manipulate you into doing anything you don't want to. Remember that with Cancer energy, one of the shadow traits is emotional manipulation. Perhaps the changes you need to make is in regards to a personal relationship ending or beginning. This is spirit affirming that you're being supported in making these shifts. The Cancer new moon is making us obviously more emotional and intuitive because it's ruled by the moon. We know what we need to do. We can feel it, but will we take action? I am a firm believer that there are harsh karmic consequences for people who deliberately play with people's emotions, no matter what type of relationship it is, intimate, family, friendships. That energy has to be balanced out. And what better helpers than the mermaids, right? To help you with emotional balance. They're very familiar with water energy, and Cancer's a water sign. Changes are the answers to your prayers and aligning you with your life purpose. So have confidence, faith, and enthusiasm with whatever's going on in your life, whatever needs to shift in regards to relationships. There's a stern message here coming with this symbolism about endings and beginnings of cycles, releasing the old and embracing the new. Squirrel will show up when there is a new job or major move upcoming. Squirrel is also a spirit that encourages you to declutter and pack light if you are contemplating a move. Again, this could be physical or perhaps an emotional move away from or towards someone else. But remember, even if it's emotional, you can't take baggage into a new relationship. I'm thinking of the song by Jasmine Sullivan, come and pick up your pieces. Pick up your pieces, right? Squirrel, along with angel number 523, could also indicate that a major windfall is coming in that will actually create the changes and shifts that need to happen. So that's good news, especially with Uranus here. Uranus is all about those surprise windfalls. This could be a windfall of money. This could also be a windfall of revelation, insights, aha moments. The message here is to discover new ways of doing and being that are more in alignment with who you are now. Call on your spirit team. Call on the mermaids to help you. They're showing up in a very practical way for you right now. Dalmatian Jasper here will help you to remove the outdated patterns and behaviors that are keeping you stuck in these cycles. Be resourceful like Squirrel and use the nuts and bolts that the universe is giving you. Use the information to improve your life because that's what's needed at this time for you. Dalmatian Jasper is here also when you are being supported in new starts, new ideas. This stone will boost your willpower and determination to succeed. Dalmatian Jasper does have black tourmaline inclusions, which works to heal, ground, and protect you through changes, especially with intimate relationships. Perhaps there is a conflict in a connection due to cheating, or maybe there's been some deception. And I feel like this is close. This is someone that's close to you, a family member, a spouse, a friend. Remember that relationships are our best teachers here on Earth School. So we can choose to get the lessons or we can choose to keep repeating cycles. It is completely up to you. But with this Cancer new moon, you're being encouraged to embrace the new. All right. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful Cancer new moon. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Those of you drawn to the rat. I actually think rats are pretty cute. Rats are very resourceful animals. They know how to survive. They know how to live their best life despite what we may think of them as being rodents, as being pests. Rats know how to make it happen. They can thrive in any type of environment. And one thing, too, about rats is that they're very fertile, very abundant. I feel like someone may not have the best intentions. They may not have the same intentions as you do. The fairies are coming in to give you kind of a warning. Do you smell a rat? Trust your intuition. Rat could also mean there's worries or concerns around relationships, and that could definitely be a factor with the Cancer new moon. Something is gnawing away at your peace. Your motivation and intentions will determine any and all outcomes in your life. So if you're dating someone just for money or for sex or for some sort of outside benefit, this is not stable. It's not going to be able to last, right? It's not going to be grounded. And people will become unmotivated, right? If these things that were enticing them in the first place are no longer a part of the relationship. Maybe you start dating someone and then they go broke, or something shifts and now you don't feel the same way. This could be going on for you or somebody that's connected to you. With Garnet here, it'll help you to stay balanced with your sexual energies, whether they're overactive or underactive. Garnet also helps in crisis situations when things are kind of all over the place in your life. And that can happen with the breakup of a relationship or the coming together of a relationship, right? It's pretty chaotic on either end. Garnet also speaks to the wisdom of feet on the earth, head to the heavens, just like these fairies are showing us here. Keep your head up and stay grounded. Rat and the fairies, again, want you to live your best life. So make a wish. If this is in regards to a relationship or finances, you have to set clear intentions, right? What do you want? Who do you want? And then you have to make it a point to become that so that you can attract that. One of the fairies on these cards is a child. With squirrel here too, this could indicate that there's a need to have fun. There's a need to maybe not be so serious when it comes to connecting to people, right? Let things kind of happen and go with the flow. Don't be so in a rush to tie somebody down or to, a lot of women my age or even a little bit younger, like at least over 30, some of them are so pressed to get married and have kids. And it's just like, have a good time. Everything will happen in divine timing. And you have to set clear intentions on what it is that you want, and be motivated to make the changes that you need to make to bring these situations that you desire into your life. Another message I'm getting is to have childlike faith. If you've set an intention, if you've made a wish, trust that the universe has heard your prayers and they're being responded to. Maybe there's something that you've been trying to manifest since you were a child, a childhood dream. The universe is still supporting you in this endeavor. Remember that you are a survivor, with rat showing up here. But it's time for you to thrive now. So again, what do you want? What do you desire? Don't go into la la land if you're in a new relationship. That's another message I'm getting. A lot of times when people are in love, they tend to shift their focus away from practical matters, right? Or things that they were doing that were helping them with their purpose, their soul mission. So find some balance there. Garnet is also a great stone for helping you to calm sadness and pain associated with heartache and loss. So it could be that the new energy is the splitting of a relationship, like I said. Angel number 123 indicates that you need to take your time. As I said earlier, when it comes to new relationships or business ventures, pace yourself. Take things step by step. 123 also shows up to let you know that you are never stuck. You are never stuck in a relationship. You're never stuck in your situation. You just have to shift your mindset, and that will create the shift in your emotions. Like the fairies, Rat says to get motivated. In order to feel motivated, again, you need to set pure intentions. No steps are too small. Look at how small rats are, but they can travel, they get into everything and everywhere. 123 is also a home life organization number. Your home may be in need of some decluttering in order for you to feel more peaceful. So if this is related to a breakup, it could be that you need to remove certain items that this person bought for you, things that remind you of them so that you can really start fresh. I'm encouraging people watching this video, if you haven't already, to check out my video on succubus and incubus energies. I just posted that the other day. But again, your home may be in need of some deep cleansing, decluttering. Remember that areas in your house also represent aspects of your emotion, aspects of who you are. So the closets in your home represent your mind. Your refrigerator, your kitchen represents your heart. Depending on where your bathroom is, sometimes that represents your abundance. That can be your living room too. So if what I'm saying resonates with you, do some research on feng shui. You could also use feng shui to attract love into your life. Number 123 is about trusting your intuition and taking the necessary steps as guided. 123 appearing also means that you have to take steps. You have to take the steps when it comes to your personal fulfillment and your self-care. It is up to you. All right? I hope this reading was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful Cancer new moon. Namaste. Hello, group number 3, those of you drawn to Cobra. Some of you might be divine masculines watching this particular reading. Perhaps you're going through some sort of Kundalini activation or spiritual awakening. I feel like your spirit animal is trying to connect to you because they have some information that will assist you with this process. So I would encourage you to do a meditation of some sort, maybe some journaling, or some journeying to discover who your spirit animal is. You can do this. You don't have to pay anybody to do this. You don't have to do anything extraordinary. Just ask your spirit animal to show up and they will show up, but you have to pay attention. I'm getting a strong message too that you need to protect your energy during this process of awakening. When our energy is expanding and exposed, we're vulnerable, right? Our emotions are kind of on our sleeve as we are purging them. And that could make it easy for people and entities to manipulate you. So be mindful of that. The cobra on the head of the high priest is a representation of the goddess Wajet, protector of Pharaoh and Lower Egypt. She also protects new mothers and anyone being reborn. I work with Wajet a lot as a single mother. She's very, very powerful. She's very serious, very stern. Some of my other animals and deities that I work with, their energy is a little more flexible, but Wajet is all business. She's like that very strict mother, like this is what's going to happen. This is what you're going to do. We're on a schedule. Right? That's just her energy for me. But I like it because she's definitely going to keep you on point. The falcon is Horus, the sky god who sees all and knows all. And he's here twice. He's here on the high priest card and on the shapeshifter card. So you're being asked to really use your discernment and intuition, really connect to your spirit team, really connect to your spirit animals, because again, they're going to help you through this process. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's not going to be easy. I'm feeling a very disobedient energy coming from this group. Like spirit has been trying to get your attention, trying to give you guidance and direction, but you just won't do it for whatever reason. You're afraid, you're lazy. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody, but I'm really, when Horus shows up, again, he's another one that means business, okay? Horus has the falcon eyes. They see everything. They not only fly, but they walk on the ground too. So It's very important for you to answer this call. If you are being guided through this awakening and transformation, you are definitely getting more in touch with your spiritual gifts, your life purpose, your soul mission. And when that happens, you're only going to be supported in those endeavors. Everything else is going to fail. That's just what it is. Awakening and ascension is beautiful and ugly at the same time. You have high highs and low lows, but know that there is a lot of spiritual protection around you as you're going through this process. So for me, when animals show up in my meditation and in my visions, they represent people, ancestors, and deities, like I mentioned earlier. So again, pay attention to the animals that are coming to you and tap into your feeling. What do you feel, right? This Cancer new moon. Cancer is I feel. Do you feel like the animal showing up for you is your spirit animal, or is it an ancestor, or is it a deity? And you'll feel the difference in the energy. It does take some practice though. So study it. Study shape-shifting, study spirit animals so that you can understand it when these things start coming to into your awareness if they haven't already. 516 is about problems being solved, obstacles being removed, major life changes leading to the better, which is really the process of awakening, right? Stay positive about your current life changes when 516 is showing up. Trust your intuition and just pay attention to the synchronicities. You are in the process of releasing stale, old, outworn energies and emotions. Cobras always speak to massive transformation. You know, cobras are the most deadly of the venomous snakes, and they're extra sensitive to their surroundings. So this could be an animal that you might want to shape shift into, right? If you're feeling threatened, if you feel like you need help navigating a certain aspect of your awakening, you can definitely shapeshift into cobra. I feel like this is an ability of the people listening to this message anyway. Cobra helps you to act quickly on messages and synchronicities. When we go through transformations, we lose things. We shed old skin. And again, this is a painful process, but this is how we get to our truth, the real us. Upheaval and change, all of this is a part of awakening, but Cobra will protect you. Your ancestors will protect you and guide you through this process. Jade is a soothing and healing heart chakra crystal, known as the stone of eternal youth. And if you look at these cards, these masculines, they both look like younger energies. Jade restores optimism and faith in love. So as you're going through an awakening and transformation, your love interest is definitely going to change. A lot of times during your awakening process, you discover that you're with a karmic, someone that is meant to be in your life for a certain amount of time to teach you lessons that are necessary for your growth. But then when that time is up, the relationship needs to end. And if you don't, because of fear, because of resistance, then you create a lot of negative karma for yourself. And there are consequences, right? That was kind of a tangent, but somebody needed to hear that. Jade is also a good luck stone and can help you to tap into your abundance. Remember that money is just a part of abundance. Your health is your true wealth. So take care of your body, take care of your mentality, take care of your emotions, because that is wealth. That's the only way that you can attract the wealth. Because if you're not healthy, if you're not focused, if you're not aligned, you're not going to be able to do the work that you need to do to acquire the abundance. Jade is also protective against abuse or deception in relationships. So as you're going through awakening, you'll realize that there are people around you that are not on your path, and that's just what it is. Jade gives you the wisdom to see and shed self-imposed limitations. Again, another part of awakening and ascension, right? On the mental level. So there's a lot going on with you. I would encourage you to practice extreme self-care, to journal, and again, to connect to your spirit team, your ancestors, your spirit animals, because they are here and they want to help you. All right? Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope this was helpful for you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. Have a wonderful Cancer new moon. Namaste.